And now your local weather authority forecast.
Winds are picking up across the basin. This is a live look at the tall city. Dusty out there. You can barely see off in the distance. We do notice high altitude thin clouds as well. And this is a precursor to stormy weather in the form of rain and snow. So we got to watch out for blowing dust today as those winds picking up from the south and east. Temperatures pretty close to normal by January standards, but because of this swirling clouds in southeast New Mexico and also in Arizona, we do notice the counterclockwise flow with rain and snow well off to our west. That'll eventually trek its way into the basin, bringing in a little bit more in the way of rain and snow closer to our area. We do notice those low-level clouds approaching from the Gulf of Mexico, moving into the eastern basin, indicates that we're on the front end of that storm system. So southeasterly winds will pick up. Then those winds will eventually switch back from the north and west as we will be seeing winter weather in the form of wet snow from Carlsbad to Hobbs to Seminole, all the way to the northern basin. Winter weather advisory in effect till 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. Central Time. But again, today we got to watch out for the strong winds from Ector County, Midland counties, Fort Stockton. Wind advisory in effect till midnight tonight. Now that wind advisory extending out into the Trans-Pecos and Pecos as winds gusting more than 40 to 50 miles per hour. A southeast wind at 32 miles per hour in the tall city, gusting close to 45. In the Trans-Pecos from Fort Stockton to Pecos to Wink, winds sustained at 25 to 35, gusting more than 50 miles per hour. So make sure you guys are weather aware. These winds will be strong from the south-southeast. Warming things up to 57 degrees, but again, even though it'll be slightly warmer in some areas than yesterday, these temperatures, these high temperatures, still close to normal by January standards. Higher 40s in places like the Guadalupe Pass and just north of Hobbs and Tatum in that area. Low to mid 70s near the Rio Grande and places like Presidio. But then you start to see colder air, 20s from the Guadalupe Pass, Van Horn, all the way to Carlsbad, Hobbs. Very close to the freezing mark, if not slightly above, by tomorrow morning in the tall city. So any form of precipitation before then, likely rain. Again, still pretty cold out there, but because those winds still coming in just a little bit out of the south, it'll provide just enough warm air aloft in the atmosphere for any precipitation to be rain. We do notice, again, some breaks in the clouds indicating some sunshine today, but otherwise partly cloudy. Rain, snow moving through the northern basin. A little bit of a mix from Carlsbad to Hobbs, eventually moving to the northern basin. And we do notice the counterclockwise flow from Carlsbad to Hobbs. It indicates that low pressure system forming at the surface. So a brief period of light to moderate snow possible by the morning commute tomorrow morning. We could be seeing some snow accumulation. That's something that we got to watch out for. I think it'll be a mix from Marfa, the Trans-Pecos, all the way to the Van Horn region, Carlsbad, Hobbs, Midland, Odessa. Rain turning to snow, mostly a rain event south of Pecos, south of Fort Stockton, and near the Rio Grande. So when you combine that all together, yeah, northern and western areas will be rainy and snowy. The southern and eastern areas will be mostly a rain event. But today, I do think it'll be rain and snow free. Any form of rain or snow will start to appear a little bit before midnight. Most rain and snow will start to dissipate later tomorrow afternoon. 57 today, 43 tomorrow. Tomorrow night, very cold, remaining pretty chilly for the rest of the week as well.